Today, more and more RVers are shying away from standard campgrounds and getting off the grid. Some call it boondocking or adventure camping, and there's a whole new generation of trailers, motorhomes, and specialty equipment manufacturers filling the needs of this adventurous group. This week, Jeff Johnston takes us to the Overland Expo Northwest in Oregon, where he checks out what's new in the world of adventure camping. Then, on Paws on Board, Dr. Fitz explains to us the extra care and things you should consider when taking an older dog along on your RVing and camping adventures. Later, with the winter season quickly coming upon us, Mark and Don Polk from RV Education 101 show us some of the things you should do aside from just winterizing your RV before you tuck it away for the winter. Come spring, you'll be glad you took these extra steps. These stories and more coming up on this week's RVing Today TV.
Greetings, Jeff Johnston here for RVing Today TV. We're in beautiful Redmond, Oregon, jewel over the Oregon High Desert, at the Overland Expo Pacific Northwest. The Overland Expo is an event that celebrates all things relating to overlanding and overland travel and adventure. Equipment, people, education, accessories, all the things that relate to overlanding. And there's a lot of components here and material that also relates to RVing. We're going to show you some of that. It's pretty exciting.
Yes, so overlanding is self-sufficient vehicle travel. So overlanders themselves are doing all sorts of amazing adventures in the United States and internationally as well. People have their vehicles that they live out of for extended periods of time, cross borders, head deep into the backcountry, and have all sorts of amazing adventures. That's the spirit of overlanding.
The expo drew somewhere in excess of 15,000 participants, including vendors, attendees, and staff. Many attendees camp on site. Hanging out with old friends and making new ones is part of the fun at the expo. The expo is a good chance to speak directly with the manufacturer representatives of some of your favorite products.
Orange is really yummy.
Educational seminars, such as this series hosted by Gary and Monica Westcott of the Turtle Expedition, are always popular and useful activities at the expo.
Most importantly, being healthy on the road is crucial to be happy on the road. If you're sick, you're not happy.
This takes out all the cysts, all the bacteria, all the amoebas and the giardia, and it takes all the chlorine out. So the separate faucet by the sink has water that tastes like spring water.
The larger Overlander rigs tend to be loaded with electronic devices and the wiring to support them. Extended self-contained travel time is the standard for these big fellas. Because Overlanders are usually self-contained in smaller vehicles, their equipment must, of necessity, be compact, durable, and highly functional if it's going to win a spot in their limited available storage space. These factors make certain overlanding gear potentially attractive to RV owners as well. Let's take a look at a few items that may also apply to RV use.
We're here at the Tailgator tire table booth. Tailgator, of course, is one of our favorite accessories we've come across in a long time, and Ward is going to show us something new here at the show.
So recently I've created a larger table. It's 4 inches longer and 4 inches wider than the original. Doesn't seem like a lot, but when you put a barbecue or something on it, it's a lot more room and space.
Yeah.
It'll also fit a larger tire more comfortably.
And will this new one also, the larger one, also be available in the aluminum version?
Yes, we have it done in aluminum also.
Well, we're wandering through the show and looking for some really cool items, and your carrier rack here really caught our eye. So what do we have here?
Yeah, thanks. This is the Pack Mule hitch rack. It's 100% aluminum, including the tongue, so it's lightweight. This unit only weighs 40 pounds. Wow. It's never going to rust. There's no paint to chip off. It's not going to corrode. but it's also large in size. In fact, this is our smaller unit. This one's 10.5 square feet. We have 2 units that are 12 square feet.
Wow.
So about half the size of a short bed pickup truck. And
or fully the size of my Nissan pickup truck.
That's right, absolutely. And so the idea was, how do we take up the real estate of modern day vehicles and really allow you to utilize additional cargo space? Because when you need cargo space, you need more than less typically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so, but in a unit that's lightweight, it's easy to load on for the weekend, take off without hindrance or having to call your neighbor to come help you.
Yeah.
It's all welded. We build them in Texas out of 70% recycled aluminum content. And then they lock into your hitch so they're not wobbling when you're going down the highway.
Very cool, yeah.
The design is easy to load, easy to go, cam buckle straps to...
Sometimes it's the simple things that help us out.
So this is our body wipe. It is 12 by 12. It is biodegradable material, natural ingredients, and this is your shower in a pouch, so you can completely clean yourself off at the end of the day. Again, if you're boondocking, you've been hiking, you're dirty and gritty, it's great if it's nice and hot out. It's kind of cool and refreshing, and it gets you clean on the go.
Cooking accessories are high on our must-see list.
All right, what we're looking at here is a Scottle grill kit. It's essentially a Hero disc we've attached a propane burner to. It has adjustable legs, has a 10,000 BTU burner, and various accessories. And you can cook anything you can think of. And there's virtually no cleanup. You don't have to clean up pots and pans. You treat it like cast iron. When you're done, you wipe it out, oil it, put it away.
Regular viewers of our show may well remember the review we did on the Omnia stovetop oven. It's a really cool device for cooking on top of something like a Coleman stove. And we're here at the booth to learn a little bit about some of the new products that are available for the Omnias.
Yeah, so
what's this one has a gauge on it?
Yeah, so Omnia's got a few new things. So this is a thermometer. This is going to help you keep track of really how long you're baking. When that oven comes off, it is really hot, so we've got a nice trivet that you can slide the oven onto. Now we can move it around, give everyone a sample of what we've been cooking.
Yeah, keep the fingertips.
Yeah, don't want to scorch your fingertips. Non-stick pans. This is a pan replacement. We also have a larger pan now, so if you need to cook a larger cake, things like that, we can increase the size. And then for me, since we do a lot of the vehicle-based stuff right of our trucks, this EVA case, it's a hard or semi-hard case that's going to protect your oven. I store all my silicone and all my accessories in the case like this and just throw it in my truck and we're set to go.
Wow, very nice.
We even saw a few full-size RVs on display at the event. We'll look closer at those after these commercial messages, so stay tuned.
Aquacam toss-ins. So fast and easy to use, it could seem like a game. Aquacam, the most powerful odor control available and the #1 seller for over 50 years. Want more RVing today? Then visit RVingToday.tv. Besides our weekly show and extended segments, you'll find additional stories and videos along with insightful information on what's new and what's happening around the world in RVing. From luxury RVs to unique camper vans, and from RVing with pets to RVing with kids. You'll find it all and more in RVingToday.tv.
Let's continue our look at the 2022 Overland Expo in Redmond, Oregon, and the products on display that may be of interest to RV owners.
I'm here today going to give a brief preview of the Camino 88 camper, truck camper. It is a Phylon sided, laminated to an Asdel substrate. It's 2x2 and 2x4 construction with a 2-inch closed cell spray foam insulation. All of our roof system is stainless steel. We have a stainless steel trim, stainless steel roof system, thermal pane windows. This particular camper has 60 gallons of water. And also what you see here is a new feature that we call the Fish and Ski Box, which you can put a set of 195 centimeter downhill skis, poles, The other side, you can put fishing poles in, and it's on a drawer system. You secure it by locking each end. You're going to see a stainless steel shower with a dry bath system. The toilet slides in and out of the shower stall. Privacy door, sink, mirror, vanity. To the fore of the camper, we have a residential queen-size bed. Above, you have an optional skylight. You have entertainment package, communication package, pull-out trash cans. There's just a plethora of options and accessories that we manufacture.
We're always happy to learn about new ways to have fun on the water on a hot day.
Here today we're introducing the Aquaglide Dutes 110 inflatable kayak. This is a great solution for the RVer. When premium quality of paddling products are important to you, but also space and portability and durability is really the factor. So we use a PVC material on this. It's proven with river rafting, and other durable materials in the paddle sports market for many years. This is a single version, so the Dutes 110 is 11 feet long, designed for the single paddler. It comes with a skag on the back and then an extruded component on the bow here for great tracking. It doesn't have an inflatable floor in it, which helps the paddler sit lower to the ground for more stability and just a nicer feel on the water. And so one of the nice aspects of the Dutes 110 also is the size that it packs down into for storage and transport, right? So it fits into this bag here with extra room to spare for the pump, and also it's good to have a 4-piece paddle that we make to also fit in here. You have room for a PFD, lunch, and extra safety equipment as well.
Our four-legged friends are not forgotten at the expo.
Most RVers, well, many RVers have pets they take with them, dogs, cats, whatever. And we came by the Stunt puppy booth here and happened to catch sight of something that looks really interesting. So what is this that you've got there?
Yeah, so this is the Scout leash. It's all about being prepared for anything, which is a good thing when you're RVing. Basically, it gives your dog 5 feet of room to explore. It has a small amount of stretch, which we call the squirrel function.
Yeah, and that's
so if
this little stringy.
Yeah, so if your dog catches a scent, then it's got a little bit of space to explore. But if you're in a high pressure environment, or maybe you're somewhere that's a bit more densely populated, you can shorten the leash to a static 2-foot leash so your dog is right by your side. Has an onboard stuff sack, because I know that RVers are very responsible.
So dogs can carry their own treats in their own plastic bags.
Exactly, poop bags, treats, there's a key clip for your car key. You can even keep a credit card in there as well, so you've got all of that on you. The other nice thing about Scout is when your dog is off playing, you can wear the leash yourself, and we use a swiveling locking carabiner, so very light, very strong. So you've got your hands free, you're not leaving your leash on the...
With more campgrounds prohibiting open fires, self-contained alternatives are growing in popularity.
This is the Igni Fire Can. It's a portable propane fire pit. It's designed around an ammo can design, which is super durable and super portable to make campfire easy and safe and compact. So you can pop this in your car easily. You pull out the legs to raise it up off of the ground. So this is great for burn ban situations where you can't have a traditional campfire. There's no sparks, there's no smoke. It plugs in with the included quick release connector. Works with a propane tank here, has an adjustable control for different levels of heat, and puts out 38,000 BTUs of heat. Great for gathering around a campfire, places where you can't have a traditional wood fire, and easy to pack up. Just turn it off, put the hose inside, put the lid on, clamp it down, fold the legs in, and you're ready to go.
Overlanders are good people who use their hobby to help others enjoy the outdoors.
Team Overland is a nonprofit organization. We are based out of Southern Oregon. Down in Medford is where we're all from. We have been established since 2015. I came on in 2016 as the VP, and what we do is we take veterans, their families and friends, and we just go up in the woods. We use the campfire to facilitate our our camping trips. All of our vehicles are off-road vehicles. And it doesn't matter if you have a vehicle, off-road vehicle or not, we'll take you out there with us. We've done well over 160 trips in the past 7 years. It's pretty amazing we've been around that long. We try to bring veterans back into the world by using camping and off-roading. Once we come back from war, from the military, it's hard to establish ourselves into the civilian world. So this is our way to give back and to help others get back into the civilian world. And without the help of our fellow civilians, we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
You can hardly have a big event without a happy hour each day, and the expo attendees enjoyed the hospitality and the chance to socialize in a fun environment courtesy of 10 Barrel Brewing Company. For a look at some interesting and functional accessories you may not find at your local RV supply shop, check out an Overland Expo near you. For more information about the Overland Expo events, log on to our website at RVingToday.tv.
Coming up after the break, Dr. Fitz explains some of the things to consider when RVing and camping with an older dog. We'll be right back. Off-the-road adventure camping to luxurious full-time RVing and everything in between, Forest River has the RV to fit your needs, budget, and outdoor lifestyle. To see our full line of trailers and motorhomes, visit forestriverinc.com. Forest River. Begin the journey. Paws on Board is brought to you by Jones Natural Chews, American sourced and made in America.
Welcome to Rollin' on TV's Paws on Board. I'm Dr. Fitz, and this is Champ. If you have a special dog that you have traveled with for years, it may be time to take some extra precautions on your trip. Older dogs can have a more difficult time traveling, but when done right, they can have just as much fun as they used to. A main consideration for older dogs traveling in an RV is the stairs. Many older dogs suffer from arthritis or weak back legs and may have difficulty on the narrow steps. Prepare for this by bringing along a ramp or investing in wider steps for your RV. Some pet-friendly RVs, like this one, may come standard with wide steps to make getting in and out easier for everyone. The flooring in the RV may also play a role in your pet's comfort. Vinyl-type flooring can be helpful for easy cleanup of pet messes, but may be too slippery for arthritic pets. You could opt for a carpet interior or consider small rugs placed where your pet spends the most time. Some owners have also found rubber boots or even little grippy socks to be helpful for their pet to have more grip on the floor. If your pet has been diagnosed with arthritis, consider bringing along pain medication for the trip. Your dog may want to run and play like normal, even if his body can't always keep up. Pain medication can be helpful to keep your friend comfortable and happy after a long day of walking or swimming. If your pet is already on pain medication, make sure to bring this along with you or get a refill prior to traveling. Finally, bring along items to help keep your pet cool, such as a towel, extra water, and even a portable fan. Make sure that the AC in your RV is working prior to your trip as well. Older pets may have difficulty cooling themselves off as compared to younger dogs. Overall, keep in mind that your pet is older and may not be able to do as much as he used to. The long hikes and days at the beach might be replaced with slow walks and nap time at the campground. Either way, take your friend along for the ride and enjoy having Paws on board. For more information about traveling safely with your pets, visit RVingToday.tv.
Someone once said, the camping doesn't really start until the RV awning comes out. Whoever said that really knew what they were talking about. Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. For more information, visit our website at carefreeofcolorado.com. When you have a Truma AquaGo instant hot water system, you can expect to make a lot of new friends.
Hi, I'm Mark Polk with RV Education 101. When temperatures drop, we winterize our RVs so we won't have problems next spring, but winterizing your RV is only part of preparing the RV for winter storage. Lots of folks don't think about it, but proper RV storage procedures are just as important as winterizing the RV's plumbing system. Here are my top 5 RV storage tips. These RV storage tips do not cover everything you need to be concerned about when storing your RV, but it's a good start. RV storage tip number 1. When preparing the unit for storage, I always wash the exterior and clean the interior thoroughly. Make sure all awning fabric is clean and dry before stowing the awnings. This is a good time to inspect all roof seams, body seams, and window sealant for any cracks or openings that would let water penetrate the surface. Water can get in the smallest openings, so it's important that you really inspect all of the sealants. Consult your RV owner's manual or RV dealer for sealants compatible with any surfaces you are resealing. RV storage tip number 2. The best storage scenario is to store your RV indoors or under a covered area, but that's not always possible. If the RV is stored outside, avoid parking it under trees or in areas where grass and weeds will grow. The sun and other elements can damage your RV. The best investment you can make for an RV stored outside is a quality RV cover. The cover should be made of a breathable material to help promote air circulation and to prevent mold and mildew. RV storage tip number 3. Inflate the tires to the manufacturer's recommended pressure. Place some type of blocking between the tires and the ground. Make sure the blocking is larger than the actual footprint of the tire to prevent damage to the tires. Cover the tires to protect them from the sun and harmful UV rays. RV storage tip number 4. Inspect the underside of the unit thoroughly. Look for anywhere mice or other rodents can get inside and seal these areas using silicone or a spray foam product. You can use mouse and ant traps in and around the unit or use a product like Sniff and Stop to prevent mice from nesting inside the RV. Remove all consumables that would attract mice and other rodents, and remove all perishables and anything that can freeze. Defrost the freezer compartment and clean the refrigerator. Place some baking soda inside to absorb odors and leave the refrigerator doors propped open. RV storage tip number 5. Make sure the batteries are prepared for winter storage. Batteries self-discharge when in storage. A discharged or partially charged battery will freeze much faster than a fully charged battery. Check the battery state of charge every month and charge batteries that are at or below 12.5 volts for 12-volt batteries or 6.25 volts for 6-volt batteries. Check the electrolyte level in lead-acid batteries and add distilled water as required. You can plug the RV in once a month for about 8 hours to keep the coach batteries topped off, or use a product like Battery Minder to keep batteries topped off. In addition to these RV storage tips, if it's a motorized RV, I recommend you fill the fuel tank prior to storage and add a fuel stabilizer. Run the engine and the generator long enough to get the stabilizer through the entire fuel system. It's also a good idea to change the oil and oil filter on the engine and generator prior to storage. Acids accumulate in used oil and can corrode engine bearings. I mentioned at the beginning of the video that these tips don't cover everything about storing your RV, but if you winterize your RV and follow these simple storage tips, your RV will be ready for the upcoming camping season next spring. Happy camping!
more information on anything you saw on this week's episode, visit our website at RVingToday.tv. This has been another fun production.